Picture this. You upload a cute selfie to your dating app. You're feeling yourself, maybe wearing your favorite eyeliner or rocking your natural glow. But what you don't know is that behind the scenes, a machine is scanning your face, measuring symmetry, skin tone, eye spacing, and silently judging just how attractive you are. That score, it might determine whether your profile gets shown at all. Yep. Welcome to beauty surveillance in dating apps, where algorithms are acting like mean girls in the school cafeteria, deciding who gets to sit at the table and who gets digitally ghosted. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Beauty Unlocked. I'm Carissa, and today we're diving into a topic so twisted, so dystopian, it might make you throw your phone across the room. But delete that dating app before you do so. The face score you didn't know you had. Let's rewind to a little known app called Once. A few years ago, it made headlines when users started receiving emails with their attractiveness score. I kid you not, people were being told they were a 2.3 or maybe a smug little 4.8 out of 5. And yes, it was supposedly based on how other users rated them, but the backlash was instant. One user wrote, I thought I was downloading a dating app, not signing up for a high school talent show where my face gets judged by strangers. And who can blame them? Now, while Once was clumsy enough to tell users what their score was, most dating apps do this kind of thing silently. You'll never know your ranking, but it affects everything. How many people see your profile, what kind of matches you're shown, how often you appear in top picks or most liked. It's what Tinder used to call ELO score. Yep, like a chess rating. You're ranked based on how desirable you are and how desirable the people who swipe on you are. They've since claimed to have moved away from that system, but the algorithm is still watching. And oh yeah, it remembers everything. Smile, you're being scanned. Let's talk tech. You upload a picture, right? Seems innocent. But with facial recognition tools, especially third party ones like Covis, apps can now map over 250 points on your face. They analyze your jawline, under eye area, pore size, and even things like nasal labial depth. That's right, your laugh lines might be lowering your hotness quotient. A now defunct site, Covis Studio, once offered to analyze your face using machine learning to diagnose flaws and suggest cosmetic procedures. They claimed they weren't making value judgments, but when your results came back telling you to get a nose job or fillers, yeah, that's a value judgment. Even mainstream apps like Tinder and Hinge use facial recognition for verification. To prove you're a real person and not a catfish. There's still plenty of them on there, but I digress. As Professor Apryl Williams, a Mozilla fellow, warned in an interview with MIT Technology Review, it's scary to think facial recognition scanning all of our uploaded pictures. Just the idea that they have this huge ongoing data collection of users that people may not know about is really distressing. Distressing? Try dystopian. The algorithm has a type. Now here's where it gets ugly. These algorithms, they're not neutral. They're trained on biased data. Images that favor Eurocentric features, thin bodies, certain lighting, even certain skin tones. If you don't match the template, you're less likely to be ranked attractive. Matthew Kussner, a researcher at Oxford, has said, if you try to build an algorithm based on acceptances and rejections, it's definitely going to pick up on and reinforce those biases. Basically, if an algorithm learns that most people swipe right on light-skinned, thin, symmetrical faces, it starts to believe that is the gold standard of beauty, and it pushes everyone else out of sight. You're not just being filtered, you're being erased. And the data backs it up. Research from OkCupid showed that the most conventionally attractive users, especially white women, get the vast majority of messages. Top-rated women received over 60% of all messages, and when it came to men, the top 20 got 10 times more attention than everyone else. Hotness hacked. You might be thinking, okay, Carissa, but isn't that just how dating works? Sure, attraction matters, but these systems aren't just reflecting reality, they're amplifying its worst parts. A recent study co-authored by Jessica Whitmer, a psychologist at UPenn, found that when it comes to online dating, physical attractiveness overwhelmingly trumps personality traits. I've always been fascinated by how people decide whom they want to date, she said. We found that both men and women, regardless of sexual orientation, prioritized physical attractiveness above nearly all else. The kicker? Improving your looks, at least algorithmically, had way more impact than writing a clever bio or listing your passions. One report found that increasing your attractiveness rating by just one standard deviation improved match rates by 20%. Meanwhile, improving your profile content, just 2%. So yes, the algorithm is judging you. And no, your love of indie horror films probably won't save you. Where do we go from here? So what's the solution? Some apps like PhotoFeeler are trying to humanize the process by letting real people rate your photos. Awkward, but at least it's not a robot trained on 2012 Instagram influencers. Researchers are also developing tools for bias-free facial analysis. Though, let's be honest, do we want a fairer beauty score or do we want to burn the whole concept down? Dating apps are now pushing AI even further. Tinder's new AI Matchmaker supposedly picks profiles for you based on your type. But again, who's deciding what your type is? You or the algorithm? At the end of the day, the question isn't just whether you're attractive enough, it's attractive to whom and judged by what. Because if machines are defining beauty, then we're all playing a game where the rules are rigged and the prize is being seen at all. So the next time you open that dating app and think, why am I not getting any matches? Remember, it might not be you. It might be an algorithm deciding your worth, one scan at a time. Thanks for tuning into Beauty Unlocked. If this episode had you yelling, "What the fuck?" into your match queue, go ahead and share it with your fellow baddies. Hit subscribe, leave a review, and most importantly, don't let a robot tell you how hot you are. Until next time, my love buckets, stay hydrated, wear that SPF, and stay safe. You'll hear from me again next week with a brand new episode. Bye.
Make it clap, clap, clap. Make it clap, clap, clap. Make it clap, clap. Make it clap, clap.